Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded, but you'll see the reason why in this video. It's going to be great. So this video is going to be a little bit different to what you guys are used to, mainly because I'm a bit more serious. I'm quite a sarcastic person in most of my videos, but this one is quite serious because the reason being, and the reason why we're doing this whole thing, I'm looking to get some inspiration or looking for what car I want to get next. Whether that means selling the Mark IV to buy something else or to have something alongside the Mark IV. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm looking for something new and I want to try some more stuff out. So that's it. That's why I'm doing this, and what we're doing today is heading down to, I won't give it away yet actually, but yeah, I haven't seen you guys, I haven't spoken to you guys any videos since last year, so I hope you had a really great New Year and I hope you had a good Christmas and everything like that. Just a quick heads up, just a quick plug, because I got a plug. If you head over to my website, which will be down there, I'm getting some new stickers in, and also there are still some t-shirts and hoodies left over, so go check them out because I'm hyped. What am I doing? I've already said what I need to say, so yeah, let's just get going because this is something which I'm excited for. I'm also really nervous because I don't know what to expect. I'm going to be driving this car, and then later on I'm going to be in the passenger seat of a modified version of this car. So don't go anywhere. If you think the video is nearly over, it's not, because there will be some more stuff later on. But yeah, let's go. So we've just arrived to take a look at what could be a potential car. Now the reason I chose this car is because it's in the VAG group, it's what I know, it's a 1.8. So behind me is the Mark I S3, also known as the S3 8L. Recaro blue, manufactured in 2003, which is the facelift model, meaning it's got 225 brake horsepower, comes with Recaro leathers, and also Bose sound system. Now this one in particular has the RS4 style alloys, which are 18-inch, and obviously it has the twin exit exhaust pipes at the back. So I'm now just going to take it out on the road and see what it's like to drive. Okay, so first drive, just gotta get used to the car. Okay, so for this video I'm gonna be comparing it a lot to mine. Everything I will say will be referring back to my Golf. So if I mention something like, yeah, this feels a lot more sharper than my one, I'm referring to my Golf, basically. I've noticed everything in this car is just so smooth. It's a lot better quality than my Golf was. Everything feels, I don't know, as it should. It feels sturdy. It feels like an Audi, I suppose. It doesn't feel like a modified GTI. Put your foot down. The power it's really smooth as well. And with it being a quattro, so you can put your foot down around the bends and it'll stick a lot better than just a front wheel drive car would. Responsive the rev count is as well. As soon as you change Okay, so we've just pulled over, just to have a talk, just a bit of a recap of how I'm feeling with the car at the moment. So I have to admit it's different to what I thought it would be. I thought it would be very go-karty feel, but it's not. I keep saying this, but it feels like just a well-built car. It's not jumpy or it's not bouncy. It's not it's not anything my car is, because it's around the same year as mine, a similar platform. I thought it would feel similar to mine, but it doesn't. If this was my car, I just bought a stock Audi S3. There's a few things that I think I would have to do. First of all, well, the exhaust would need to be a little bit louder, because sitting in the car, it doesn't sound too loud at all. And if we were just building this car, if I was just modding this car, mapping it, then a stage 1 would get it to around 260, and a stage 2 would bring it to around 280. And any more than that, it's like mine, I would then need to get the engine forged. You know, the thing I love about the S3 is a lot of people de-chrome it, but I actually really like the chrome. So the headlights are projectors, fog lights as well in the lower grille. With this age car, obviously rust is becoming to be a problem. On this car it's actually not too bad. The only minor spots it has is a little bit of bubbling on the arch, and also on the roof as well. And I think they're the main areas. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, this car in particular is in pretty good condition. I would need to put spacers on it as well, because yeah, as you can see, it is tucked quite a bit into the arch. Like I said, with the recaro leathers, it feels like you're planted in the seat, and everything it's all blacked as well. Yeah, headlining, sun visors and everything, they're all blacked. So we're back in the car again, getting a more first person. I don't know how well that camera's doing. Everything's very sharp in this car. Like, the clutch is very sharp. The brakes, you got to push down a bit, but then it's sharp. Even the steering wheel just feels nice. Launch in a second. It's very aggressive. I'm going to launch it now. Traction control off. Yeah, I mean, everything feels, when you get used to it, everything feels smooth. Everything is just sharp. Like, the gearbox is unbelievably sharp. You know, when you're in the gear, there's no play. So after driving this car around for a few hours, which, by the way, if you're wondering, to do this, to borrow this car and to get myself insured in this car, I used an app called Cover, and it was really simple to use. Take a picture of your license, enter your details, phone number, everything like that. You can get insured almost immediately for an hour, 2 hours, however much you want it, for a pretty good price as well. After driving it around for a few hours, it's definitely an option that I have, because it's quite similar to mine, but it's also very different to mine. Obviously the Quattro is standard, it feels quick. I don't know, it feels quick. I think it's because the boost is just very even and smooth, and everything about this car is smooth. It's a well-built version of mine, is what I'm gonna say. So this is definitely on the list, but now we're gonna jump over to a modified version of this car, and I'm excited to see that, so I'll see you guys there. It's a few days later, and sitting next to me is Chris's modified Audi S3. Before I get into any of this, in the description below will be the full mod list, because there is a lot to say, and we'll probably be here all day if we try and say that. But yeah, let's see what this car has to offer.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, so I'm here with Chris.
Hello.
In his S3. We're just going to go for a bit of a drive and just talk about what he's done to it and the history of it. I've just jumped in. Straight away you can notice there have been some big changes to the interior. See the steering wheel. I'm actually sitting in, these are Mark IV Golf seats, aren't they?
They are,
yeah.
full motion.
So yeah, how long you own this car now?
It'll be 3 years in May.
And when you got it, was it standard? Or was
When I
it...
got it, it was shit. I bought it locally and I took it on the test drive, and I knew on the test drive, you know, I shouldn't be buying this car. But I wanted one, and you know what it's like when you see something and...
You just want it?
Yeah, it's within reaching distance.
Yeah.
I had to have it. So I bought it. I took it to a, well, they said they were an Audi specialist. I left it with them on the agreement that they would check it all over for me, which they did, and it was quite a big list.
Yeah.
So I let them do all the work, which was meant to take 10 days, but they actually had the car 8 weeks.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. And when I got it back, it was better, but it still
wasn't perfect.
It still wasn't right.
So what was up with it? Like, was it mainly engine problems or?
Yeah, well, I mean, it had a new. The day I picked it up, 3 days before, it had a clutch put in it.
Oh right. Yeah.
But the clutch had been mounted back to front apparently. The clutch plate that had to be changed, but rather than just change the clutch, I changed obviously the flywheel and the whole assembly.
Yeah.
I had a new clutch pedal put in it, suspension all round, new discs, calipers on the back.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, the bill was starting to rack up by now.
Yeah.
And then it turned out it needed loads of other sensors, lambda sensors, and it just went on and on and on.
So typical 1.8.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know why we buy them, to be honest.
I do question that.
What does it feel like compared to the Girl?
Feels like it holds the boost a lot better. It's so quiet on the inside as well. Well, okay, first of all, power out.
Last time on the dyno it was 286 horsepower. So not massive, but
it's still, that's still a lot.
you can have a laugh with it, can't you? I mean, the thing is though, with modern day cars, they're all sort of like powerful from the factory, aren't they?
Yeah.
But spec-wise, it's still the standard KF4. It's all the obvious things really that you do to a 1.8 20 valve turbo.
Yeah.
Got the oversized tip, obviously a full Mtec exhaust system, 3-inch downpipe.
So pretty much just the standard.
Yeah, I mean, got the big front mount. I had to have the front mount because I was running it without one for a long time and my inlet temperatures were just too high.
Oh right, yeah.
Might as well cut the bumper up.
Yeah.
Stick a big one on. A lot of people don't like. You get quite a lot of. Well, it's Marmite in it. I mean,
Yeah.
some people really like it, and a lot of people say it ruins the front looks of the car, but it's only a bumper in it.
And at the end of the day, it's your car.
Yeah, it's on Bilstein shocks.
All right.
And H&R springs.
It's a nice ride. It's not too jumpy, but it's not too firm. In this sort of weather, with this amount of power, how does it put the power down?
Obviously being the S3, I've got the help of the Haldex if it comes in as and when it's needed.
Yeah.
As for wheel spinning, I mean, as well depends on your tyres. Got the Uniroyal Rain Sport 3s on the front.
Yeah, that's how I got mine.
Yeah, good tyre, aren't they?
Yeah. So yeah, and even from sitting in a passenger seat, like I've been doing for the previous car, I've been comparing it to mine. Same sort of mods to it. Obviously, it's got the bigger turbo, but even from the inside, it's so quiet. It's still so comfy. You wouldn't really suspect that.
I mean, the only silencer on it, yeah, is like you say, it's got but it's a Mtec, and Mtec are
Yeah, that's true.
a big silencer.
Yeah.
So that you can go onto your onboard now, go onto diagnostics.
Oh yeah.
See if you've got your full codes. No codes found.
That's brilliant. I love that.
There's your speedo, torque gauge. It's a boost gauge as well.
Yeah. There's always a little Kia in your way.
We've blown a boost pipe. I know which one as well. I'll show you a way to get over this because I'm sure you blow boost pipes off.
Yeah.
On your grill.
Oh, intercooler.
So what's going on?
It's front mount intercooler.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I try.
Yeah, I've not seen that before. Right, take care, mate.
Cheers, mate.
See you later. Oh, this happened to me. Coming home from when I got it mapped, the intercooler pipe came off.
She'll run like a dream.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Good. GoPro's all right.
There you go. Look. Bosh.
Oh God. Very similar to what happened to mine.
Every time.
Yeah. So that was the end of that video. That came to quite a solid end, just because the weather was absolutely appalling. It was getting dark, and also I wanted to get back because it was just getting late. So I just wanted to discuss my final thoughts and see if my thoughts have changed since the beginning of the video. I had the impression what I thought it would be like in my head. When I first drove the first one, it was, you know, I thought it, because it was same age as my car roughly, I thought it would be very similar to mine. You sit in the inside of it, you drive it, it feels like you're in a proper, I don't know what I'm looking for in a car. Driving that S3, it was quick and it was comfy and it handled really well, especially around the corners. That was amazing, especially like the modified one as well. He floored it around the corners a few times. And in my car, of course, the front wheels would just spin and you'd end up just going straight. So the few times where it went round the bend and he started putting his foot down here, I was like, oh God, this is it. But no, it just powered around the corner and it felt amazing. But like I said, I don't know what I'm looking for in my next car. The Audi S3, from both of those cars, there was one thing that I feel like it was missing, which made me not absolutely love, well, that's the thing. There wasn't something about it that made me scream, oh, I love this car, I need this car. I don't know if that's just because I want to drive more cars and I want to look into more cars in the future. To me, it seemed like it was almost missing that fun of my car, almost like that. There's a lot of noise, like as soon as boost comes on, there's a lot of torque, and it doesn't grip amazingly well, but that's all part of the fun. So I don't know. I don't know if that car is the right car for me. I thought it would be, you know, I thought I'd absolutely love it. Maybe I'd have to drive it again. I'm going to wrap this video up. If you want to find out more thoughts about what I think about that car, and obviously the next cars I'm going to review or I'm going to drive, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because I'm going to be able to update you guys there a lot more than I can update you on YouTube. And I'm not using the bloody YouTube stories thing. That's terrible compared to Instagram stories. So Instagram and Twitter are the main places, and Facebook is where you'll be able to find early videos and snippets of like videos like this. This would have had a snippet. If you did enjoy this video, it took quite a long while to make. Obviously, I didn't want to push it into 2 videos because then I feel like that's milking it. I wanted to focus on one car in one video. So you had a stock version and a modified version. And yeah, like I said, it was a lot of fun to make. So if you could leave a like, I would appreciate that hugely. For anyone still watching this, let me know in the comments below as well. Shout out to the notification squad as well. And I feel like I want to say so much more, but I don't want to drag this video on for as long as it already is. It's already probably like 20 minutes. I've pretty much said what I want to say. The next car, no, I'm not even gonna drop it. You guys will have to follow me on Instagram for that, or Twitter. I'm going to wrap it up now because this is just taking way too long, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. Subscribe if you're new and for more stuff like this. Probably do a Instagram live shortly after this video's gone up. Also lastly, hoodies and merch and stickers. I believe the stickers should be up. I'm at the moment it's Friday and I'm waiting for the guy to get back to me because they were supposed to be here a few days ago, but they haven't turned up yet. Hopefully they've turned up by the time that this video is up. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.